Hi, I'm Sharon Pope. I'm the love and relationship coach for women who want more. And I'm going to talk to you today about something that I see again and again and again that I call the disconnected marriage. So there was a woman who I'll refer to as Pamela, who after 23 years together, she finally reached out for help. And here's what she said. He's not there for me emotionally. We don't hug, we don't kiss, we don't touch. I feel empty and unwanted. I'm not sure how much longer I can take it. I don't know how to leave, and I don't know how to stay. Now, Pamela's words could be the words of hundreds or thousands of women that have reached out to me over the past several years to explain the status of their marriage. And she's lost, and she doesn't know what to do. She doesn't know how to fix it. She feels empty and alone, even though he's there with her physically. And I get this, because in my first marriage, I feel like if I could have given him a checklist of these are the 28 things that I need every day in order to feel loved and adored, I genuinely believe that he would have tried to check those boxes. But I didn't really know what to ask for, and I didn't really want to have to ask for it. I wanted it to feel more organic than that. See, the problems in our relationships, the disconnection that takes place, it doesn't happen in an instant. Like the instant you catch your beloved in a lie and you're wondering, do I even know who this man is? Or the instant that you find out that he's had an affair. That's when things change in an instant. Disconnection, however, happens slowly over time. It comes from making the small little choices that individually don't add up to much, and so you let it slide and you think, I'm not going to ruffle the waters or cause an argument. None of them are that big of a deal, but little decisions, little choices, little things that we ignore or overlook, and then they add up to really big things, to a really big, wide disconnection. So that can be choosing to numb out in front of the TV instead of having a face-to-face conversation with your beloved. It can be taking your anger out on your spouse because there wasn't anyone else there to take your anger out on. It can be working late a few thousand too many times and making your spouse feel pretty unimportant in your life. And so all those little things over time add up to a big gaping hole in the center of your heart. Now here's what I know. The disconnection in our marriage didn't happen right away. Didn't happen immediately, and it's not going to get solved immediately either. It's also not going to get solved magically, on its own, with no one paying attention to it. It's not. You know, you're going to have to challenge your own stories and beliefs about what has transpired in the marriage and how you got to this place. You're going to have to own your part in the creation of that experience so that you can make changes. You're going to have to come to some conclusions at some point about what it is that you want in your most loving, intimate relationship, and can you have that in what is now a disconnected marriage. So it's not going to get better on its own. The very best advice I would say is hire someone that can guide you. Hire a professional that knows their way through this. And clearly I'm available. But don't do nothing. Don't think that that disconnect between you and your husband is just going to magically like float back together. Because it's probably not. I've yet to see it happen. What usually happens is that you drift further and further and further apart until there is no other option but divorce. One more thing. I have a Facebook group called The Disconnected Marriage. If that description describes how you feel about the state of your marriage, join the group. The link is in the notes field below, but you can search on it on Facebook, and then you just request access to the group. It is a private group, so the only people that can see whatever you say in that group are those that are in the group. So if that speaks to you, please join us there. Thanks. I hope that this was helpful for you. If it was, please subscribe to this channel, give this video a like. I come out with new content every single week, and I love sharing it with you. Be well.